Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hey fam. So tonight I'm gonna be reading a piece called Polaroids of Photographs of Paintings of Film Stills. One, he remembered that made for TV movie from his childhood, the one set in the 60s in the deep South. An elderly black woman is defiantly sitting at a counter that is whites only. The soda jerk is a teenage white boy who she was a wet nurse for and was a maid at his house. He asks her to leave and she replies, I nursed you with milk from my breast, and milk is the same as blood. And the boy immediately sets her up a plate and a fork at the counter. I don't know why I'm thinking about this as I wake up. Two, there is that one black and white photograph of Coretta Scott King, not the famous funeral one, but another of her in her living room, hair and skin immaculate and a stoic, faraway look in her eyes. This picture has haunted me since childhood. I thought what a bother having Time magazine in your face like that when your husband just died. Though still, in moments of grief, when I am alone, I often imagine that someone is there taking pictures of me. Three, I was sitting across from my altar to the dead in my bedroom. Right near a framed picture of Marilyn Monroe is a framed picture of my father. They shared the same birthday. I am hesitant to draw similarities, but also can't stop myself. These two good looking, well styled, dramatic, self destructive bitches. These two are the reason I don't fuck with Geminis. Geminis are fucking brutal. Four, I had a four. I sat at the flea market digging through the 25-cent cardboard box of abandoned black and white mid-century photographs that were rescued from God knows where. There is a picture of two army men in brown soldier suits sitting in a booth of a bar. One has his arm around the other. Their sleeves are both rolled up, and as one would expect, the more feminine one looks totally fucking wasted. You can tell these two men are fucking. The eight. I saw a picture of this woman. My mother had a copy. In fact, the lady looks exactly like my mother, like totally just like her. But I know it's not my mother because the picture was taken in the 40s. I know it's the 40s because the entirety of my family has pictures of my great grandparents and their siblings from this time period. Always taken at the county fair each year. Their Vaseline smeared faces glisten hard in the sepia, whatever, tone photographs. That is your great aunt Ludella. She died at 17. The story goes that she fell one day, but really her husband killed her. I felt a wave of vengeance wash over me. I was drunk and almost posted, Rest in peace, great aunt Ludella, victim of domestic violence. And my mother ripped my phone out of my hand. It will hurt your grandmother to read that. She was her favorite aunt, and I couldn't take my eyes off my mother. I could not separate her from the woman in the picture. I could not separate the woman in the picture from myself. Seven, there is a picture of Ruth St. Denis. Okay, Ruth St. Denis was like Martha Graham's dance mother. Just, preference that. There is a picture of Ruth St. Denis that has always captivated me. It is from the 1910s or 20s, and she is wearing traditional South Asian garb. She is a white woman. Her back is arched, heart chakra pointed to the sky, and left arm extended over her head, running parallel with the wall behind it. This is her signature pose. The skirt she is wearing is bellowing out as if she is turning with great force. It is a lie. It is theater. Like how sometimes the picture tells a better story than the dance itself. There is invisible thread fastened to the pleats of the skirt and pulled upward and outward, giving the illusion that she twirled ballistically into this pose when she is in fact standing still. Last one. It was a made for TV movie set in the 70s, I think. I saw it on the midday movie slot of my local station growing up. I had to be about six, I think. A woman attends an award ceremony where she walks the red carpet alone, and some bitch out of nowhere and a very audible voice says, Why is she alone? The main lady wins some big award and says something to the effect of, I've I've had to sell many things for this award. Sometimes I've had to sell my body. And she starts crying on the mic, and heaven help her, I think some people started booing her, and she runs out of the theater crying. Even as a young boy, I got the weight of all this. Yet still, what I can't explain away is that deep knife twisted in the gut feeling of sadness for this woman, and how I've kept that feeling so fresh inside me, like I locked it in a Ziploc bag for 30 years and swallowed it. Thank you.